Hi everyone, welcome to our Data Science, Machine Learning and AI course, your first step towards mastering the skills to become an artificial intelligence AI expert. Our current module is all about Python fundamentals. Check out the full playlist in the description for everything we have covered so far and hit subscribe to stay updated with new lessons and future modules. Today we are going to learn about type conversion in Python. Type conversion, also known as typecasting, is a process to convert the data type of one variable into another data type as you need it. So, for example, there can be several cases where you do not need a float value, you will need an integer value, or you do not need an integer value and you may need a string value. So, there are some operations that you need to perform to convert one data type into another data type. The syntax is very simple, and each data type itself can be used as a function to convert any other data type into that. For example, if you use int to convert any value x into an integer, similarly you can call float, str for string conversion, bool for boolean conversion, list, tuple, set to convert one data type of the array into another. Now we will see some use cases where you can convert actually one data type into another data type very quickly, and let's take one example where we are going to convert string to integer. Now in this place we have age as a string value 25, and now what we will do, we will perform int operation, int function on the age str to convert it into an integer type, and along with printing it as the age int, I will also try to print the type of age int as well. Now let's see what we will get here. And after that we will also look into another example where we will be converting the integer to string as well. Now here we have seen that age is now converted into an integer value, and we have even checked the type of this value as well, and it is int. Now similarly, let's have another example in a new cell where we have age as a integer value, and now we want to convert this age into string, and I can actually add a print statement to print the data type of the age str as well, so that we can also see what is the data type after conversion for age str. Now we will run it. You can see I am 25 years old. So we converted the age into string from integer value over here, and now we see it as str. Similarly, we can have another example where we will convert a string value to float. So that can be another interesting thing for us to actually look at. Sometimes you have some values in the string, in a string format, and you want to convert them into float. But remember, the string value must be able to support conversion to float as well. For example, the price str here is 19.99. Everything in this string is actually easily convertible to float. So when you will convert it into float, it will convert easily, and you will see the value print converted into float. Like this operation has not resulted into any error. So by calling float on this with this argument price str, we had no problem. But if I do something like this, and if I try to convert it now, we will see an error. And what is the error? Could not convert string to float, because it cannot convert characters like alphabets or special characters into float. So it must support the float conversion. Your string must support the float conversion. Only then it can be converted to float. So that we have seen an example. Now let's see an example of converting a list to set. That will be very interesting example, because sets actually they are unordered unordered collection of elements, whereas lists are ordered collection of elements, and sets only keep the unique elements. So that is the one difference that we will see here. So as you see, we have a list defined as 1 2 2 3 4. This is list. Now when I convert it into set, the set will only have 4 elements, so this 2 will not appear. So let's see that if we call the set function to convert this numbers list, what is the result? You can see that we only see 1, 2, 3, and 4. That was one example, converting list to set. And then we have another example where we can convert boolean to integer. That can be another interesting thing. And if you see here, is active is a true value, a boolean value, and if I convert it into an integer, I expect the output to be 1. So I will run it like that. So these are actually the things. So the use cases for type conversion is like you may need to perform operations that require data to be in a specific format. For instance, when combining strings with numbers, the numbers must be converted to a string, or when performing arithmetic operations, string representing numbers must be converted to integers or floats. So there are a lot of use cases for type conversion, and that is why we covered it in a separate video. In the next video, we are going to learn about string manipulation. Do watch the next video, and I'll see you in the next video.